The oneness vibration is the awareness that all things exist and vibrate as one. They're part of the same whole. Nothing is separate, and everything exists and vibrates at once. But everything is connected, and also everything impacts each other, and impacts it. So like our vibration, our frequency is connected to another dimensional reality's frequency, and they're all part of the same whole. And the core sort of purpose of oneness vibration is all things come back into union, all things come back into harmony, all things come back into balance. And the oneness vibration is also the spiritual frequency, it's the source frequency, um, that all beings are born from, that all beings return to. So everything needs to be in harmony, everything needs to be in balance. And the oneness vibration works in its infinite design in this reality and other realities to bring things back into harmony, and it's to bring things back into union. So on this planet at the moment, we are out of harmony. We are out of union. The spirit world works in a very different way. It works it works in a way that vibration and frequency and creation, all things are created to bring things back into harmony, to bring things back into balance. And on this planet, for a long time, we've been sort of very much in the physical reality, in the human mind, not in the infinite mind, or the oneness consciousness of the and we haven't been connected to our higher selves, and like our higher selves are like our infinite beings that are connected to this oneness vibration, which is the source of all creation, which is the source of all insight, is the source of all wisdom. um, and this is how it works. It's the flow of the universe. It's the each and every one of us becomes an open channel to this oneness vibration, this oneness frequency. And we also then start to become open to these infinite beings of different realities, different dimensions, and we receive the insights, we receive the consciousness from these beings. We become open channels to receive it and anchor it for this age, for this planet. And this is how it works. And this is how the oneness vibration works in all realities and all dimensions. Other realities and other dimensions, there are other beings that are on different planes of existence that could, it's not higher or lower, it's just a different frequency, and they are receiving insight, and they're receiving guidance from other beings and other masters and other beings. And the oneness vibration is an infinite um, vibration of infinite realities and infinite dimensions. So in that sense, there's like, say, ascended masters are ascended masters from this time, from this age, and they've moved on to the spirit world, and they've moved on from this plane of existence because they've mastered it. So they've moved to another frequency, another reality, and that frequency is connected to this frequency because they've mastered this reality, this dimension. They are now working with us to bring insight and wisdom so we can master it, and then we can move on. And this is how it works. It's an infinite cycle of vibration and frequency. It's an infinite cycle of flow, ebb and flow, where wisdom and knowledge comes in. And this is how the angels work as well, and all other beings work. But then the masters will have other beings that work with them on a different frequency, or for their different reality, their different sort of vibration. And they will then, the masters will then, develop and grow within that, on that frequency, on that reality, and then they will move on again. And this is how the infinite flow of the oneness vibration of source creation and source energy works. Everything is vibrating, everything is flowing, and this is the true sort of harmony of the universe. This is the true union of the universe, is the flow. So each and every one of us as beings, like, we're here now, so the masters are connected to this reality, and the Great White Brotherhood, and they are looking over this reality. They are the conscious collective that are working with this reality. There will be another conscious collective that works with the White Brotherhood, and there'll be another conscious collective that works with that Brotherhood, and they're all like circles. They're all like infinite circles that connect, infinite circles of vibration and frequency that are all part of a oneness vibration, a oneness frequency, a source energy that we're all born from, that we're all created from. So when you start to see start to gain awareness of creation and source energy and the oneness vibration, you start to see there's an infinite realities and infinite beings and infinite collectives that are working with infinite realities at once, and they're all trying to bring the universe back into harmony. They're all bringing it back into oneness vibration. That is the sole purpose of all beings, of being created, is to come back into this oneness vibration, the union, where we're connected to all souls, so we can work as one vibration. So what we're doing is then we're bringing all realities, all dimensions, all existence into one vibration. So once again, we're back in harmony, but also we all become then open channels where we can once again connect to different vibrations and frequencies, and harness and anchor the energy that's needed for each age and each existence and each reality. And this is how it works, and this is what's happening now. And this is how it works. This is how the spirit world works, and this is what we're all here for. So this is why it's important that we have this understanding of oneness vibration, because it is the flow of all energy, of all wisdom, of all insight, of all creation that works in all realities. It is the one sort of true fundamental of source energy, which we all are. We're all light and source energy, and this is what's going on at the moment on this planet. This is why we're seeing a different shift in consciousness, because the energy of the planet is opening up. The vibration of the frequency of the planet is opening up, and the energy grids and the energy channels, or the portals, are opening up to allow us to start to receive this consciousness again, and it's bringing us back into harmony. So this is the evolution of the planet. This is the evolution of the age, and this is what needs to happen, and this is how the beings have always worked. And this is why when I talk about oneness vibration, I don't like to talk about separation, because there is no separation. If you start talking about labels or separations, then you start to limit something that is infinite. You can't limit it. And this is again with our higher selves. I'm talking about higher selves are the aspect of ourselves that are still connected to source creation and oneness vibration. And that's why it's important that we integrate and we connect to our higher selves at this age, at this time. So once again, we can activate and bring our vibrational frequency and our key of consciousness to this age, this planet. So once again, we can bring it back into harmony, because for so many years it hasn't been in harmony. And this is again why you see the vibrational frequencies of Lyra, Andromeda, Atlantis, Lemuria all coming back, because they're all about harmony. They were all part of the oneness vibration, the source creation. So it's bringing us back into that again. It's bringing us back into that reality, that frequency again. And this is why it's important that we have an understanding of oneness vibration, because once you have an understanding of oneness vibration, you know there's infinite beings of light and energy that are working with you, that you're never separate, you're never alone. So if you're in a sort of like a reality, or you're in a, you know, your consciousness is where you feel disconnected, you can't be disconnected, because you're part of a oneness vibration. And the way to shift and change it is to open up to the awareness of oneness vibration, the oneness frequency, and start to again open your channel up, start to receive, start to feel that vibration, feel that frequency of being connected again. You can't be disconnected, because you're, you know, each and every one of us, you know, it's about working again to open up your channels, to connect to your higher self, your infinite self. You know, expand your awareness, expand your consciousness, and then you'll start to see that there's the ebb and flow of this oneness vibration of information and insight that's flowing to each and every one of you, and it will give you the awareness to start to shift and change, but to also to activate your own frequency. By opening up to it, you open up to your soul frequency, which is why you're here, and that will give you the understanding or the awareness of purpose, and it will also open you up to the oneness vibration of frequency, where you will start to then activate your key consciousness of your soul, that will start to then vibrate and create, and your soul will open up and it will connect to the higher self, which will start to then, once that relationship with your higher self and your soul starts to develop again, what will happen is then the consciousness and the soul and the higher self will manifest and create and attract what is needed, you know, what is needed within your reality, within your time, to bring you back into union, bring you back into oneness. And it will start to then create and manifest it in your life. It will create and manifest the realities and the situations, the events and the experiences, and it will do it it will do it like in harmony. But the soul, when the soul and the higher self connect, what happens is that the union connects and they become unified. And what happens then is the higher self starts to receive um, the oneness sort of frequency, and it starts to then bring the consciousness and the vibration frequencies into your soul, that then the soul starts to vibrate in a way that creates the reality, creates and manifests what is needed. But it also brings the, like, the oneness vibration, or the sort of like the infinite self, the higher self, brings the vibration, but brings the consciousness that's needed for that soul to start to activate and bring its qualities online. But it also brings on its vibrational frequency that is needed, which is part of the collective vibration and frequency of the planet. So it gets very complicated, but it's a perfect design, and it's us starting to sort of become aware of it. That's another insight of oneness vibration and frequency, and how the union of the soul and the higher self work together.